All right, so we are live. Just wanted to jump on in a live right now because market's been crazy this morning because of the data. So let's jump on it right now. So yesterday we talked about how Bitcoin, if the 50-minute was about to go, able to go above the 200 SMA, we would have a run, and we did. We came back down this morning because, of course, there's high volatility today. And so, what happened, right? The overall weekly is still going to be the same, right? We got to close above 61K at least. Well, at least 60K because that's the previous, you know, support. That's the last support before we get down to 56K. So a daily, let's just start over. Let's just start over. We have a support here at 60.5K, and this looks like it's gonna be some sort of ascending triangle. Stochastics are really low right now. That's gonna pump this back up. We have some sort of falling wedge right here, and the measured move would be back to this high area here. That's actually the previous resistance, previous support. Now that's resistance. And let's look at the 4 hour. 4 hour, yeah, we're getting above this. If we could break above this, that's gonna be key here. And at least we need to close above this 21 SMA. Volume's looking pretty good. It's falling prices, but then the volume's actually turning up, so we're ready for a pump here. Now for the 1 hour is looking like it's gonna head to the 200 SMA, but that's another support or resistance right here, and another right here, and another one right here. So local resistances we've got to break back, but also if we are looking at this falling wedge, if we look at it like this, we tried to break above, came back down, and then now we're breaking. We can say we actually broke above the falling wedge. And 50-minute looks like it's gonna pump, right? It's pretty crazy. And it went above, it closed above three. We have three candles. We're gonna close in 10 minutes. This third candle, we have three white soldiers, and this flag right here. This is also a falling wedge that broke up. Measured move of that would be 64K, right? And we're almost there, to be fair. And that's exactly the top here, the previous high. And we have a 21 cross about to be crossing the 200 SMA, and we can kind of front run this. If you have a long after this close, then you have technically 2%, right? If you do 10%, 10 times leverage, you have 20% gain already within just an hour. Okay, so let's look at the 5 minute and 1 minute before we go. Stokes are kind of high for 5 minutes. I would take some profit right here. This is not financial advice. Get your own advisor. It's just for education purposes. And it looks like it's pretty good, right? 1 minute has to come down. It's pointing down already. We might form a flag right here before we go back, before we make another run. What's the overall market looking like? So everything's everything is everything is gaining. Bitcoin dominance is back up to 55, which is a good thing, right? Because we haven't had that for a while. We need market, we need the Bitcoin dominance to be in the high numbers. So here we had it's actually volatile here. We can redo the flag. So this is actually really healthy because you see we were really high like a week ago, and we had to retrace. Now we have a falling wedge and a flag that could break us conservatively, bring us close to 58%. Total market cap's all going up. I'll say Bitcoin's doing the front running because everything else is lower, right? And it's good to see Tether dominance dropping, but we might hit the 200 SMA, so that we might see more downside in the long run. Nothing's for sure though, but you see this is a rising wedge that could break below. So yeah, I mean, 63.6 now. Yeah, the key again today will be the daily. If you're looking for a long, everything else is kind of pretty overbought. $15. Yeah, 15 is key as well. 5. Yeah. So overall is we see how high we can go, right? If we can if we can hit the target, we have a chance that we can stay above. And there's the 1 minute has a bearish divergence. So you see this goes higher, and this is lower. So this might come down here. So if the stocks could reset, we can go for another run. But still, we still technically broke below this symmetric triangle, and we're holding really well this 60k support. Daily is really low into Stokes. So if we can break above 65k, then we can have a different story. So we'll see how it goes, right? Right. So this is it for the daily technical analysis, and we'll see you again sometime.